Morning, Team Alabama. Here is another Achieve 3000. We are going to read A Dance of Hope and Healing today. A Dance of Hope and Healing today. Please find it on your Chromebooks and answer your before reading poll. The vocab words that we are going to encounter today are calamitous, which means disastrous, and pandemic, a disease or condition that has spread all over the world. So the corona pandemic. So, a dance of hope and healing. We will read the stretch article at a 1280. Make sure you've done your before reading poll, and then you will read your article and your activity after this. A traditional dance of healing has found new reach thanks to Erin Tappe and social media. Feeling the world could use some positivity in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, Tappe, a 24-year-old dancer from Dene Nation, also known as the Navajo, recorded a TikTok video in which she demonstrates the jingle dress dance. Hands on her hips and face and upper body still, she dances forward in steady steps, the metal cones on her dress jingling with a sound like steady rain. Soon, the number of views, followers, and likes ticked up and up and up and up and up. The enthusiastic response from around the world raised interest in a project Erin Tappe's father, photographer Eugene Tappe, has developed or was developing called Art Heals. The Jingle Dress Project, now through the scope of social media, the Tappes are collaborating to introduce the century-old dance of healing to a global audience. The jingle dress brings true healing, Erin Tappe shared on the group's website. The sounds of the jingles take my troubles away. The sound of the drum ignites the strength in me. In a time of uncertainty, I think the world needs healing and hope. But the Jingle Dress Project is not only helping people of all backgrounds cope with hardships brought by the COVID-19 pandemic, it's also educating viewers far and wide about Native American cultures and contemporary issues, beginning with the compelling story behind the dance and how it has become a tradition celebrating strength, resilience, and compassion. When the jingling began. The origins of the jingle dress dance go back more than a century to a different disease outbreak. As one version of the story goes, a young girl of the Ojibwe Nation in the upper Midwest fell very ill during the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918 to 1919. A virus that had a calamitous effect on her people and killed hundreds of thousands of people in the United States and millions around the world. The girl's father had a dream. The story continues, in which he witnessed the unique dance by women wearing an unusual styled dress that featured hundreds of dangling metal cones, called Zebaska Yinan, in the Ojibwe language. Sewn in rows, the cones jingled as the dancers moved in measured steps. One version of the narrative says dresses were then made for 4 women who performed the dance in the sick girl's presence. Listening to the jingles, the girl felt stronger, and after fully recovering, she formed a jingle dress dance society that promoted the dance, helping it spread to other Native groups across the region. Over the years, the jingle dress dance was passed from one generation of women to the next, even though the U.S. government had prescribed many traditional practices of Native Americans. When these restrictions were eased in the 1970s and 80s, powwows soon emerged as popular events across the country, and the jingle dress dance gained popularity among dancers of many tribal affiliations. A dance for our times. As part of the Jingle Dress Project, Erin Tappe teamed up with her sister Dion and another pair of sisters, Joanne and Sunny Begay. All of the Dene nation and all students at Brigham Young University. Wearing full regalia, they have been photographed and filmed in grassland and forest settings performing the dance. Today, these striking photographs and videos are online, and the ensemble is developing a global following. Our goal is to unite and give hope to the world throughout art and dance and culture to help us heal together, Eugene Tappe said. We will travel the land and capture a series of powerful images to promote spiritual places where our ancestors once walked. In many ways, the project's goals are similar to those of the Ojibwe Father some 100 years earlier, to offer people and communities hope and healing during a difficult time through the beauty of dance. Okay, I need for you to go ahead and read your article at your Lexile level and do your activity and shoot for 100% or at least a 75. Have a great rest of your day, Team Alabama.